got 2 cars coming right.
Everyone check out my ladies. Look at the dresses. They're looking beautiful.
So when we were walking over to Market Square, there was a young woman who joined our parade of typists. She was so interested in what we were doing, and she's been hanging out with us all day. She's 20 years old. She's a senior in high school, and she's just completely, taken by this project. And for me, if I even touch one young person like that, it's made a difference in the world.
I didn't think my letter would get to the president. Honestly, I swear, and I hope he get my letter. I hope he get everybody's letter. I hope he get my letter too.
You're a natural.
Thank you. I love my Pittsburgh ladies and women and gentlemen, all y'all too. I love y'all.
Could I get one shot of everyone looking? It's worked great.
I just need paper.
Antonia, first letter. How would you like to start your letter?
Dear Mr. President. My name is Antoine. I know that people are saying a lot of bad things, and I know you have a lot on your mind. But I know without a doubt that you will make the best world for us because the people chose you. That's it.
How would you like to end your letter?
Sincerely, Antoine.
Dear Mr. President, why not love everybody? I think that's it.
So, in Jamaica patois,
Spell it to me, Jamaica.
patois, P-A-T-I-O,
Okay.
we would say one love. And to the artists, I hope this go down in history.
This is much harder than it looks. I will tell you what.
Period. If only. You knew how it feels to be on the outside, looking in.
Well, I'm trying to activate democracy through art. And like I said, it's a slow process. It's sort of a one by one, talking to people on an individual basis and actually listening to people on an individual basis. And what it does, I think, is really empower people to think about what their concerns are and maybe do something about them.
Nice. A kind of participation.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
My weapon is my heart and not my fist.
Hillary should have won.
Hillary should have won. I hope you get, what's it called when somebody gets
Impeached.
impeached?
should.
Can you put a little note in there for me at the end?
That he has a very beautiful daughter.
Trump, K. All day. That's it. Justin.
You gotta start off with Dear Trump. You should not be president. I hope everything that he does gets vetoed. And Hillary should have won.
I think that he should be more respectful of the EPA rather than just putting an oil man in charge of it, and respect all the progress that they've made so far.
Best to stay transparent by being transparent.
I love it. Cindy, are you from Pittsburgh?
I was born here,
Got it.
and it's CINDI.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. I think this is a great idea. People should know. They'd be lining up.
Right? Well, we're here all day. We're here until 7 tonight, and we're back tomorrow from 11 till 2. So tell your friends.
I am telling everybody I work with.
There's your note.
Okay.
Take it to the center. They will tell you how to mail it. And then there's a copy for you to keep. And then there's a copy that's going to go in an archive so that there's an idea of how the country is kind of collectively feeling at this point in time.
If you're watching this, Mr. President Trump, handle this with care. It says federal. I got your letter right here. I'm going to mail it. I wish I could videotape me mailing it.
It's a tough job. I think you're doing pretty good. I should say, think you're doing pretty well.
Would you rather say that? I didn't write it yet.
Yeah, pretty well. It's an adverb.
You want to take it to the middle? They'll go ahead, they'll put a stamp on it for you, and then they'll give you the original. Okay? All right. Thank you.
Upper class, middle class, low class, all of us. I think we're all equal, and I feel like he should help us. He has the power to help us, so why not do it? I understand he wants us to live that work life, so why not help us? Why not help us get there? More opportunities for my youth. Like, I'm a youth. I'm 20 years old. Why not get more opportunities out here for my youth to be in where you're at? I want to be where you're at. I'm a people person. And I love to speak my mind. I love to let people know how I feel. I love good energy. I love great people. Like, I feel like that's how the world should be. Why not let them know how we feel, what we need, what we want? We're the world, basically. Like, we're growing up. It's us. Like, my youth is up next. So I feel like letting them know how we feel, and maybe some changes will come through. Things we want to see happen will come, and we'll all be happy, you know?
She is unable to obtain employment due to her disabilities and currently homeless. currently homeless. She can file an appeal.
I'm sorry.
She can file an appeal.
She can do what?
File an appeal,
Oh.
but she has no income in the meantime. And has to rely on the charity of others to survive.
Is that it? Okay, do you want to say, do you want to end up?
We can say, Dear Mr. President, so often it seems that in our country there are people who feel like they're winning and they're losing. I hope you will find a way for us to all feel like we belong, comma, that we matter, that we are valued, and that we are winning. And that's it. Come up with something.
I think that was eloquently said. Just sign this, and then you can take it to the middle. They'll stamp it. They'll take the back, and there's a mailbox right under that simple green.
Do you want to write a letter to the president? I'll write a letter for you. Come on, sit down. Hi. How you doing? I'm good. How are you? I'm good.
I think your presidency could be a lot better than this. Get it together. Yeah. The money you spend on your vacations could be spent bettering education or helping the homeless, but you're wasting it. Sorry if that was like really fast.
How do you want to sign it? Sincerely or yours truly? Something else?
Sincerely, a concerned black girl.
We should continue to, or maybe we hope that you will continue to, or we hope that you will, let's say we hope that you will. Rely on experts.
My family and I are all well-meaning U.S. citizens that pay our taxes, and we'd like for our family members abroad to come here and help make America great again. Dear 45th, please lead with love, compassion, and openness. Our differences are what make our world great. Make empathy great again. My weapon is my heart and not my fist. From Vicky Shea. Dear President Trump, I don't want to see legal Mexicans leave. This land is for everyone. I don't want to see us go to war. It would be a downfall. Dear Trump, you are a horrible person who doesn't deserve to be in office. Hillary should have been in office, and I hope you get impeached. Dear Mr. President, would you like to come join us in Alabama for dinner? Bring Barron. We'll ride horses. Contrary to what you believe, climate change is real. Although it might not affect you, it will affect future generations.
One, free universal health care for each and every last person that was born in America.
Ready to write a postcard to the president? You should take your dictation right here.
that there should be a way to make it free for everyone, that everybody should get actual care. Sorry.
Tell her your name. Max. Chase. And I'm Max. Dad. Max? Yeah.
Being blunt does help in a lot of cases and scenarios, but with honesty demands noble to be noble. Did I say that correct? Yeah. With honesty demands to be noble. Yeah.
The liberal crybabies.
Dear Mr. President, remember that immigrants built this country, not just the white ones. My skin color should not be my passport. Emma. Dear Trump, as a married mother of 2, working African-American woman, I don't feel you represent me or people like me. I hope that you see people such as myself and all Americans.
But did you say that the project is left-leaning, right-leaning, or in between? There's no bias, or what? How would you? What is this geared towards exactly?
I have a lot to say.
Dear Mr. Trump, please don't fuck this up.
I like that.
Sincerely, Stephanie. Sincerely.
What you gonna say? What did your daddy do? No, what did your daddy do? What's my job? I'm a what? I'm a teacher. Say my daddy's a teacher, and what do we say? We want to keep what? A pointer.
You need a pointer for pointing. Hang on.
Oh, how about we say after school programs? How about that?
After school programs.
After school programs, because daddy's a teacher.
Mr. Lancaster, diplomacy and aid is more effective. I've decided I no longer want to be the president of the United States. I want to be the queen. So, yes.
We actually need you to be mature. Start representing us, United States American citizens, appropriately.
This is why do a lot of people do this? Do they take a long time?
Honestly, truly.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. Are you encouraging me? You're so sweet. Okay. Now go find Daddy. So what I'm trying to think about saying is something about how I wanted to start out with his candidacy and his win being completely so not a model for my children. That's the number one thing that I want to say, and then I want to go on to the policy stuff. So I'm trying to think of how to say that. If you have any suggestions for me, you are the media person.
But this is your letter.
I know. It's my letter. I did not prepare myself for this.
That's
so,
okay.
What did I write so far? Can you even see?
This letter.
So some people know right away, but other people really take some time to consider what their message will be, and that experience is also an integral part of the show. You can see it happening. You see the gears going.
So I'm just going to try to think freely for a minute. Don't type.
I'm not. You tell me when you're
Don't
ready
type.
for me to type.
I'm marinating. So.
One of the cards that was really typical today started out, Dear Mr. President, please stop tweeting. So, tweeting has been a big phenomenon in this presidency and in the campaign as well. And I find that people across the political spectrums are really not happy with the president who runs the country by tweeting. And this project is sort of antithetical to that idea, right? It's very different from tweeting. It has this active listening component. People are sitting down and hearing what the public has to say and then recording those thoughts verbatim on a typewriter, so it's very slow and intentional. And I think it provokes a lot of thought. There are people who come up and encounter the typists in a place like Market Square, and maybe they take a walk around the square before they actually sit down to dictate their card. Often I saw people today hanging out for maybe even an hour or so thinking about what they wanted to say. So some people know right away, but other people really take some time to consider what their message will be. And that experience is also an integral part of the show.
All right, letter to the president. You know what I mean? This is something for you to understand. Boom, right in the mailbox. All right, see you, Trump.
He thought he almost killed himself. Then he almost reached the first round. Mr. Bill Hillgrove helped him out. He's about to fall apart. You think he's going to get drafted. Now Mr. Bill Hillgrove is a narrator for his family. Can't beat that.